Hey everybody, it's Missy Wolf, and we are back at the Nashville Elvis Festival with, I gotta say it, he's my favorite. I feel like media mom to Riley Jenkins. How are you?
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I just love seeing you and your smile.
Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am.
Well, and your family. Your family is so great, and it was just so much fun watching you this morning.
It was a whole lot of fun this morning. It was rock and roll all the way.
Yes, it was. And your little brother shouted out.
Yeah, I found out something about that. That was my little brother.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing, I have to say. And just watching the fans, I love you, Riley, and then some, I love you more. It was like, oh my God, it was just the greatest.
Yeah, that definitely was. It was quite. It made me get a little tickle, but many moments it's kind of like a pinch me moment because it's so surreal to think that we're here, and this is happening. I don't know anybody at my age that actually has done a show like that at a major festival by themselves, and it's just like I didn't, none of those things really hit me until after I walked off the stage, and it was like, this actually happened.
Right?
We actually did this, and it was incredible.
It was amazing to watch, and all of the fans they ate it up, and it was great. And just all of the mannerisms, everything that you did during the show, even when taking a drink of water, it was taking us literally back in time, and it was just so much fun.
And that's the great thing about this festival, about Tom Brown, Brian Mays, all these amazing people that help put on the Nashville Elvis Festival. It's because you get all of us together, and all of our great ideas and collaborations come together and become one. And that's how we come up with amazing stuff like this, like the Louisiana Hayride, and doing a full-on reenactment of it. I mean, because we all come together, and we're given an idea, and we're like, okay, how can we make this idea even better?
Right.
And so I definitely cannot say that there's any I in this team at all on making this show. It's definitely a group thing, and I'm just happy and blessed and honored and feel privileged that I got to be a part of this amazing production.
Absolutely. Now, I know that performing is great in and of itself. Are you going to be competing for once you're old enough to compete for the ultimate? Is that something that you want to do?
Oh, absolutely. We actually already, after this Elvis Week this year, after this Elvis Week 2019, I will say this on this interview right now. I don't say this too much, but I will say this. After Elvis Week 2019, I will begin my journey on competing towards the ultimate. I will start right after Elvis Week. So you never know. In 2020, I might be up there, so you might.
Oh my gosh,
you might see me up there.
We will be following
on the
your
Graceland
journey.
Soundstage. Yes, ma'am.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait, and I love that I live in Tennessee because that's like a hop, skip, and a jump away. So,
absolutely.
Man, if you're on I'm definitely, Tommy, we have to go. Tommy's my husband behind the camera, you guys, and I'm just saying that this is video evidence. We will be there.
Well,
we have to.
I'll hear you loud and clear.
Yes.
I'll be like, that's them.
I'll be the annoying media mom just snapping all kinds of photos. But seriously, no, I am so proud of the journey that you've taken. And I've been watching you on social media as well. And you're so sweet to your fans, and you're really good with giving them information as to what you're doing, where you're going, what you've been up to. And I want to know how important it is for you to keep your fans engaged.
Well, it's very important because without them, none of us would be here. I mean, to me, it is no lie at all. Elvis fans are the best fans of them all.
Yes.
They are the most loyal, the most loving, the most caring, even in the moments that, because just like every other artist in the world, there's, with the good moments, there's also the bad moments or the sad moments. And in every single one of those moments, they stood by his side all the way and never left him. And, everybody, sometimes likes to push down Elvis towards the end of his life.
Right.
But his fans are the true primary example or showing of that. While maybe what was going on with him physically or something like that might have not been what everybody wanted to see, that talent, that voice, that charisma, it never left him. And it just continued to get better more just throughout the entire years. And so, I mean, without them, I wouldn't be here today doing this interview with you right now. I wouldn't be here at all. And so I owe everything to them in my heart because they are such a big part of my life and a big part of why I'm here doing what I'm doing.
Well, I love that. And can you believe it's been 42 years since he's been gone?
It's incredible.
And he's bigger now than ever, in my opinion. I mean, we just did the 50th anniversary special of the 68 comeback special. Yep. And I mean, they had artists
it was incredible. It was absolutely incredible. Did you watch it?
I did.
It was amazing. It was so amazing.
What was your favorite part?
I think I'd have to say one of. So I mean, there's so many great parts. Well, the finale was quite nice. That was really nice, and I thought the opening was pretty cool with the Trouble Guitar Man. Of course, like I said, the finale is always nice. If I Can Dream, and but I'd have to say, Mac Davis singing Memories.
Okay.
And the piecing that they did with Carrie Underwood and Yolanda Adams on the gospel songs. That would probably be my favorite two moments, besides the opening and the finale.
Well, I have to say that mine was watching my daughter scream because Shawn Mendes was on there singing, and she's already been a huge Elvis fan, and she watched clips of that before it aired. But I mean, we got the family together to sit in the living room for once because of that special, and it was so great because everybody was watching. That was my favorite part, is it brought the family together.
Absolutely, and that's what the 68 special did 50 years ago, was bring everybody together and sit in the room and watch this TV special put together with Elvis. And Elvis even did it. Elvis even at his home at Graceland during the Christmas time, all that, watched himself with his family and his friends on the 68 special. I mean, that was a very big deal. And the same thing goes for the Aloha from Hawaii from 1973. And so you just, to me, without these fans, none of us would be here. And I love them so much because they are so devoted and so loving and caring, and like I said, I mean, I owe everything to them in my mind.
Well, I love that. And for the fans at home, if you didn't know, this kid right here has a CD available for sale, and I'm just going to show you because I had to buy myself a copy because I was like, I am not leaving this Elvis Festival without it. It's called Come On Everybody, which tell everybody what inspired this album, and because the songs that you have on here are not the ones that are the big, huge, like, famous hits like Jailhouse Rock and Hound Dog and all of that. So share that with everybody.
Come On Everybody is, of course, the title. The title, Come On Everybody, is from the title track of the album, which is Come On Everybody, which is from the 1964 film Viva Las Vegas, which they are showing tomorrow afternoon here at the Nashville Elvis Festival. So if anybody's here at the festival right now, you better go check it out. And my good friend, Mr. Cody Dana, is going to be performing at it as well. But Come On Everybody was... So the way that it kind of, I guess you could say, came about was I was wanting to make a CD and all, get it out there. But with choosing the songs, I didn't want to do the ones, as I love the hits. Right. Who doesn't love Hound Dog, Jailhouse Rock, Heartbreak Hotel, Don't Be Cruel, Love Me Tender, Blue Suede Shoes. I mean, they're the staples. Suspicious Minds, Burning Love. But I wanted to do something a little bit different and sing some songs that are not as known or not as popular, so that it could really just show some of these songs that we just never get to hear. Exactly. But that are just so good and just sometimes are the right songs in the right moment in time that really help us get through it. And so it's a great selection. There's some good fast ones, slow ones. There's even a gospel song on it. And I will say this. I can't say anything right now, but I will say this. There will be a CD coming up in the coming while, another CD, but I can't say anything else like that.
All right.
I can't say when or where or how or anything like that, but I can say this. There will be, in the future, sometime, another CD coming out. So,
all right, so
be on the lookout.
You guys at home got to stay tuned for that. And also, because no merch, transaction would be complete without a Riley Jenkins shirt. Can you hold my mic for me
Absolutely.
for a second? Okay. I have to show you guys all this because it's amazing. Okay, it's Riley Jenkins, but the back says, If I Can Dream. And I love this. Oh my God, I love this so much. I'm going to wear this all day tomorrow, just so you know.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I could not wait to get it when I saw it. I saw
Mm-hmm.
one of your family members was wearing it, and I don't remember who I saw. Maybe a sister.
Maybe.
I think it was your sister that was wearing it.
This shirt right here. So everybody, Miss Joanne Cash. If anybody doesn't know who Miss Joanne Cash is, she's Johnny Cash's sister, and I had the absolute honor of having her open for me this morning in the Louisiana Hayride show. Well, if anybody knows about the Johnny Cash shirts, here's the story on how these shirts were made. I'll try to keep it quick. If anybody knows anything about the Johnny Cash shirts that they make and all and sell, then don't they look so like cool and like vintagey? So I was sitting at home and we were trying to come up with ideas on how we were going to make this T-shirt and what we we're going to do, and my mother turned to me and said, "What about those cool Johnny Cash ideas and making it like vintage looking?" And I was like, I don't really know, maybe. But when I heard Johnny Cash, I was like, kind of like zoned out. As much as I do love Johnny Cash, it's like, you want to keep it Elvis. But I saw it and I was like, that's what we got to do. We got to do this. It was just perfect. So I would this one right here, the baseball T-shirt's my favorite.
Oh my gosh, me too. And I was so glad they had my size. So yay, I had to get it. But is there anything else you want to tell fans? I know you have a busy schedule and I have to let you go. But is there anything else you want to tell fans?
Well, I guess the one thing I can always say is just thank you so much for everything. It's crazy to think about, and I said this on the stage earlier. 2 years ago, I actually came to this festival when it first began, right here at the Franklin Theater in Franklin, Tennessee, just right outside of Nashville. Almost could be considered Nashville, but it's not quite. But I came to this festival for the very first time about 2 years ago, and I saw Dean Z and Jay Dupuis, two amazing Ultimate Elvis tribute artists, perform here Friday night 2 years ago at the inaugural Nashville Elvis Festival. And I was just absolutely blown away by the crowd. They were loud, stomping on. I had seen these crowds before, but it was in Nashville, and this Nashville's almost like my home. So to see like my home going nuts for these people was like mind-boggling. But here I am then 2 years later doing my very own show at the Nashville Elvis Festival, a place that 2 years ago I had come to maybe just say to myself, well, one day I'll be on that stage. And it happens because dreams do come true. And so I just want to say to all the fans, thank you so much, because without you I wouldn't be where I am today. And I love you all so much. And thank you for everybody that's fans of the Center Stage magazine. Aren't they amazing? And just, thank you so much, because you're the reason and the purpose I do what I do. So thank you.
All right. Well, I couldn't say it any better than that, you guys. Thank you so much. We love this kid. And until next time, we'll see you soon.